I think we might start a little bit sooner today. I'm not gonna cut this initial segment. People will just have to skip on YouTube, but it's gonna be just for the first map. We'll see if we can do at least 2 today. These are getting longer than the initial first ones. So let's play some more Reconquered. We'll probably not have the savings again, but that's okay. I generally consider that pretty cheesy. So it's okay, if we don't have to use it, we won't. So next up is Mediolanum. We'll have instructions first, so let's just launch it.
Historical background. Mediolanum, modern-day Milan, was founded around 600 BC by the Insubrian peoples, a Celtic cultural group. Romans conquered the city in 222 BC, and it quickly became a local trade hub and major population center. By its conquest, Romans established a province of Gallia Cisalpina. Mediolanum was one of the most important cities in the Republic, and later the empire due to its location as a hub in the road network of northern Italy. Polybius describes the country as abounding in wine and every kind of grain and in fine wool. Herds of swine, both for public and private supply, were bred in its forests, and the people were well known for their generosity. Contrary to what is depicted in this scenario, the Mediolanum garrison did not in fact prevent the Carthaginian army from crossing the Alps, and Hannibal Barca continued to defeat one army after another while sacking small cities along the way. Ultimately, Hannibal's tactical victories did not turn into a strategic one, and the Second Punic War ended in Rome's favor. Instructions. Governor, welcome to Mediolanum and its new province. Your task will be to transform this rugged northern landscape into a city worth its place as a provincial capital. Trade is limited to land caravans, but this should not pose a problem as there are plentiful Roman cities in close vicinity. There has also been talk of a trade pact amongst some of the eastern cities, so keep a close eye on the price of their trade permit. Otherwise, you might find yourself swiftly running out of available funds due to their extortionate practices. The local area is rich in marble, stone, and timber. Clay and sand can also be excavated with relative ease. Additionally, wheat can be grown. However, the northern climate does not suit the crop, and its yields are therefore low. Due to the rocky soils, the local land can support vegetables and vines as well. Speaking of trade, due to the ongoing conflict, weapons are demanded by almost every city. It is really a shame then that Mediolanum does not hold any deposits of iron ore. If you want to expand onto this profitable market or equip legionary cohorts, you will have to invest into imports of iron ore and manufacture weapons locally. Lastly, our surveyors told us that the site will be suitable for 8,000 residents. This will no doubt rely on rapid expansion of food imports, but a governor skilled as you are will surely not fail in this endeavor. After talking about the economy, there are the matters of state and military. Our republic is locked in its great struggle against the Carthaginians for the second time in its history. Legions are few and far between in Italia, and every city should care for its defense. Mediolanum will have the great barrier of the Alps between it and any potential danger, but your troops might be tasked with helping other cities. However, we do not expect any substantial force to trouble you, and so cannot afford more than a small military presence in the region. Our legions must be tasked to defending the rest of the republic. Consequently, you will not build more than 2 legion forts in Mediolanum. Your city will also not have access to our military engineers, and so will not be able to build towers or fortifications. Should matters change, we will revisit this particular issue at a later date. One last note is that Pontifex Maximus, the chief priest of Rome, has decreed that no small shrine will be built. We must construct momentous constructions to the gods to foster religious zeal and dedication from all our citizens. He has forbidden the construction of small temples. He also sees the science of medicine as a distraction from the importance of pious worship. As such, you shall not construct any clinics. Good luck, Governor, and remember your duties. We shall ask much of your fledgling city in the years to come.
Okay, so Mediolanum, which means massive invasions, no small temples, and no clinics. That's usual. This has been changed quite a bit since I last played it. There is new trade and such. Hey, Colex, welcome. Let's take a look at the edicts. Protected by the Alps, you cannot build more than walls or towers until later events occur. If you build more than 2 forts, you will lose favor rapidly. So only small 2 can force it first, which is fine. Pontifical edict. You cannot build small temples or doctors' clinics. Swift construction of large temples, or better yet oracles, mausolea, will be necessary to avoid the wrath of the gods. Your city starts with resources ready for use in the warehouses. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just start it. We don't need to read the other things. Kind of, they are man-eating carnivorous elephants. So, Mediolanum. We start with 2 workshops for concrete. We have some sand, marble and stone already for trade. And this is a decent trade center location, really. We could use it. As an overview, you might recognize it. It is a little bit different, especially in regards to the water. Because as usual, the water has been changed. Also, wolves now guard places instead of being there to kill your immigrants, which is good. There is food kind of all over the place. The biggest, you remember in Mediolanum, you have like a tremendous farmland here, but you can't have this high ground. This is where 2 blocks will go. And then we can have a 3rd block here, and then probably patricians over here. That's what I usually go for. I don't think we need to switch it up. That is this area you could build here. I just don't really want to, because it's relatively cursed. But you could, same as you could put a block here. It's not gonna be great, but it would work. So, general strategy as well. We wall this off, and then all these enemies will go towards this kill zone. If we don't wall this completely in, we let a gap, so they see it as a potential entry and they go here. It's like in Stronghold or wherever. So that's what we want, because there's no way we defend all this. Well, I've seen some people do it, but that doesn't mean we should, because it's not optimal. And in this new version, you have this little plateau for towers or archers. It's pretty good. So, in some ways, probably even easier than it was before. But then again, some people did struggle with these maps. So let's start by building a block, and then we need to quickly build some monuments, because we don't have small temples. We should drop our salary as well. Just realize I say salary like the vegetable. Butterfingers, just drop the... oh, whatever. Ignore it. This is the barbarian speak. Yeah, probably normal size, right? They do want water. Out here. I think the key thing here is the foot of the block, actually. Hey, JJ, welcome. Are we going to build efficient? Yeah, I believe we did that too yesterday, though. Maybe not like 100%, but definitely like good. Because I usually build well, unless it's, you know, something cursed on purpose. So let's take a look. Especially the blocks on like Syracuse are pretty good. At least I think so. Let's check if we could have something like this. I want to see how far we could push the water. This is a northern map, so the first northern map in the campaign. It means we don't need prefects. Because the crime actually doesn't matter. The solution to crime in Caesar is don't have crime. What we do want is probably here, the reservoir, so that I can use this to bring the water here, because I don't want to water it from the low ground. That's our water source. We should use it. And this is okay to cut like so. I generally think the like T-shaped block, or yeah, the three-pronged blocks are actually pretty good. They offer a lot of surface area for all sorts of things, and it's pretty easy to design. You need to just keep the middle efficiency, of course. That's the like most important part. Would this be okay? I think yes. Maybe it's like almost not working, but yeah, I mean, it will serve. So very nice. Yeah, I like the three-pronged blocks. Because again, it's a lot of surface area. They sometimes do offer like a 3x3 in the middle though, which isn't super good. But oh well. And then some extra houses. I want to keep that one by one, but that's okay. Because aqueduct, snake aqueduct, we need to bring fresh snakes to every Roman household. Which means it needs to snake through hug the cliffside. Okay. Supply hub here, another block here, layer. I think it checks out. Might be slightly too big, we'll see. For now, let's put in our services. I'm not gonna do one by ones, I don't think. I'm lazy, I don't want to do that. Fun fact, a barber is actually desirable. And since we don't have a doctor's clinic, we have to make a hospital. Pretty much. I'll do it. Not that I want to, but we kinda have to. And then the gods. Yeah, we want oracles, but we do also want a temple. Because temple means a religion. We need a religion. But that can wait. First, we should definitely do oracles or mausolea. And I think mausolea, a reason being, health is gonna be a problem. Since we only have a bathhouse and a barber, no clinics. Hospital's great, but I don't like building hospitals. They are chunky, expensive, a lot of workers. It's not good. If I could make mausolea and remove this, I would. Also something, I would like industry in general or Grand Temple in the future to go somewhere here because it's a good place. So I actually don't know where I want to put my mausolea. It should be relatively close because otherwise it's gonna be a nightmare to deal with. Gonna go ahead and remove this. I want to immediately start with the monument builders. Unmoddable these. Unmoddable. Oh no, these were already active. Let's get it done then. Small mausolea, probably. That does not cover any of the block, which is a little bit unfortunate. This would cover at least some of the houses. It is not super close though. So as I said, I kind of want it to be close. Reason being, it is important. We want to build it quick. because otherwise the gods will get upset. So I will probably start by doing a couple over here, something like 3. It's expensive, but it will guarantee the city's worship for a while. Each one is 500 for all gods, so this should be fine. They also don't need services. We do want to accept... Yeah, okay. 4 men already accepted, that's good. Need to check something. Let me just quickly do something. I'm sorry, it's questions. I need to deal with this. Okay, back to the game. So we need to wait for people to immigrate. Let's go ahead and do that. We do need a lot of employees right now, which does not look good. Fortunately, we do have money and we can take the bailout, which we likely will have to do. it is absolutely imperative that we set this up before we do any exports. Normally exports are the first thing. Since we can't make temples, we can't afford to make exports yet because the gods would kill the city. There's a possibility you can cockroach it out, but it's not worth it. It's better to just set things up. At least in my opinion. And there's gonna be a 3x3 in the middle, which... I know, some people love the 3x3 strategies, but they're not good. This is a sign of a little bit of an inefficiency, but... due to how the terrain is, I think it's fine. Or even... we could cheese it. I'm thinking about doing that. So the 3x3, I mean, it's good for desirability, but we already have high ground. So it really shouldn't be a problem. The thing that I do need is let that be open for now. Let this merge. Put on these houses and give them a road. And now wait for people to immigrate. Then we cancel the road and they will stay. Spending water. Oh yeah, you did that. Expensive. Is all I have to say. Preferably really expensive. You can sell the initial stuff, I guess, but the old version, it wasn't made for the unstable build where they added concrete to be necessary for these things, so that's why it was cursed. But you know that. Had to sell everything. I imagine. What's... I would like a house here as well to cheese it. We can just add it. That's fine. You're welcome. And for cheese, place only one tile, northernmost one, and then wait for the immigrant to occupy it. Then place the other three, and that's done. Yeah, you can do that way. I like it this way though. I don't know if it's more. It probably is, but can one house merge into all of it? I think it can, but a lot of the times it seems like they wait until it's at least two houses. Isn't that the case? Also, I think my capture is a bit different. There we go. They only need one. It's a feature. Well, feature, I mean, it works. Even Julius people do this. But that doesn't mean that it's necessarily intended. Because remember, the game is old. And the devs, when they made this game, thought that you would be building organic cities. And like double wide roads and whatnot. They had a bunch of mechanics that they never implemented, planned. So the devs didn't know how their game will play. Really, and they would probably not recognize much that we do in Augustus especially, but even in Julius people do this, so it's just one of these small things. Not that it matters much, really, but you know, might as well. The northernmost tile will always merge in 4x4, really always. The northern one, so this one. Out of this is north, south, west, east, so the northern one. And that's, yeah, because that makes sense, because I've seen it not merge when these two would move in. They usually want like at least three. So maybe this one is the... But I don't really care about it that much. I want to cheese it a little bit, but it's not that important, I don't think. We can just let it happen. Yeah, the gods are already upset as spaghetti. It is getting done though. Let's try with one. We can try it with one. And now we can remove this. Okay, ridiculous labor. Let's go ahead and take a look at trade, Genoa, clay, timber and sand. We can make everything. Clay and timber. Probably should start here. some timber. Clay pit. Don't really care too much. Something like this. Well, I don't know how the trade will be yet. I could set it up with the ones we start with. I suppose 3 could be enough. Let's try that. We can roadblock this off. We'll probably do a highway, but not yet. Can this be a clay pit? It could be a sand pit. Later, so I don't want to block it necessarily. This could be an engineer's post, clay pit. There you go. This will do 16 sand, 16...
I've heard there are job...
timber? You can do clay. Oh yeah, clay, sand. Let's do timber and stone here. I sort of follow.
Greetings. I'm new to this place. Do you know of anywhere to live?
It's getting built. We need to wait. If you set in a housing block following the usual way, but filling in the one tile technique, the empty spots will minimax the immigration. Every tile like this is 4 plots. The game sees it as 4. It will spawn an immigrant for each one. So the best way is to have them all placed. The more you place, the bigger the immigration. But the problem is the game is also limited in how many immigrants it will spawn at the same time. Sort of. So there's a limit to it. Otherwise, if they merge into a house, so the 4 plots become one house, then suddenly the immigration slows down. Because only one person with the car, the immigrant, can be on the map for each house. But yes, I know in Julius what people do is you would have the 3 little houses without merging them, so that you increase the speed of immigration, then you fill in the last one to merge it. I have a life, so sorry, I don't need that in my life. It is like 15 times more effort than to do that. If I don't absolutely have to do that, if the map is not insane and I don't have to do that, I will never do that. I'm sorry, just no. Why would I ever do that? It's like 15 times the effort for nothing. Well, nothing. It's like a very marginal increase in immigration speed. That's nothing. Unless the map is ridiculous. But yes, I've seen that for like ages, I know. Drogo does that. Drogo does that. Yeah, so now we fit this in, it will probably merge. Okay, we still have labor. Let's add some more. Upset is spaghetti, that's fine. Some sand. We already have this, which is good. We do need to build a temple, but that can wait a little bit. We should water these people, but I already don't have the jobs. I could make the jobs. It's playing pretty slowly. Let's open this, because we do have some resources to sell. Let's go ahead and do that. And then there is Massilia. Arretium, which is easy to open. 800 denarii. Vines, marble and stone. That's more tempting. We can get that done relatively easily. This is fine for now. We'll probably want more marble, but this will do. We do need quite a bit of stone though. This staircase is going to be an obstacle, but maybe it's fine. It is. I would block that off. That should be extra jobs. I do want to water these people. Yeah, Neptune's upset. That's fine, the gods will be upset. We do cover 500 population, which isn't quite enough, but they are calming down a little bit at least. Still need to build this. This is a northern map, so the range feels huge compared to Miletus. But this is really just the standard. It's okay. It's being built. Should be fine. The trade is not the greatest at the moment. The caravan length is a bit much. That's fine. I'd like to open the second trade route already. Something we can justify. So we can sell the vines as well, but let's do that later. Usually farm for vines here on this island. Need to sell some of the stone so it frees up space. Should happen. I'm already contemplating highways. It is very expensive though. But at least a little boost is good. We need to start farming for food and also make some military. How are the gods looking? The last one is coming up. Let's do a large temple to Venus. We need the middle tile to connect, which is not good. I'd like to use it like we do with Amphitheater, just connecting one tile, but no. If we can put it in the middle, which is fine. If I do it this way, there's a 2x2 right next to it. Now what we do need to do is this. Connecting the city. But Marek, this is a war crime. Usually you don't want to cooling. No, I don't know. I don't want to connect my city, but I have to. We need to build the temple. So we will do it, and then we will disconnect it again. We have all kinds of food. I'll go for pigs. Could also build strong quarries just upwards from the warehouses. Here? Yeah, you're not wrong. I could. There is more industry. If I see we need more, I think this is enough for now. But yeah, I know this is rocks as well. Not everything. Some of this is cliffs. But I also kind of want other things. I don't know yet. I want to develop it. Probably the usual way. Highway. Yeah, highway can still fit. It's not optimal, but what is? We can make it work. We do have some money. We do want quite a bit of food because we need to feed some soldiers with this. Would like a granary here. But it is a farm. But we don't need to be obsessive about it because... I'll tell you a secret, it doesn't matter. Because we don't need to use every single spot. Obviously efficiency is good, but there is more than enough farmland for the city, as it is in most RC maps, or except maybe Caesarea where you only import food, but there the imports are more than enough. This will actually be a bit of a problem. So we'll have a hard way to fit an engineer. Do it this way. And I know this looks cursed, and it is. But not really. It will just work. Make it happen. There you go. Now this thing, we also need an engineer here. Accept meat. And we want to accept core masters. That's gonna get built. We want the supply hub here. But I need to plan for this aqueduct, otherwise I will forget about it and it's gonna be awful. Because it's best if you plan for it ahead of time. Some bacon in the morning. But what if the bacon is the only food there is? Probably wouldn't like it for long. That's like a Oregon Trail sort of situation, but even those people had other food. Not just bacon, but bacon would keep for long, so they would often bring a lot of it, I think. Keto died. Yeah. That is why everyone dies from dysentery. I'll expand the highway a bit. Okay, there is some food. Let's go for barracks. I want my military infrastructure here. I think we need some more stone, which is fine. Just add that here. I'm not sure if the engineer will cover this. Hopefully he will. It's a bit sketch. Should work though. So next up, supply hub. We definitely should be building the supply hub now. We need workers. So let's put this down. Give it a connection. I would like that connection to be maybe from the side here. Would like that to be a market. Let's do 16 meat. We need a car depot. Might as well make it here. It's a mistake. That's wasted money. Not great. So we could put one around here then. Meat. From 4 to 5. There you go. Now the efficiency of that is also not gonna be great because we still need workers. I could shut down some industry, but I'd rather it keeps working. Just for now. We're gonna get rid of the monument builders for after they build the temple. We can give them a bit of a break. We should have, what is this, 2000 population worship space. I mean, it won't hold for long, but it will hold for the foreseeable future. What I should be doing is build the rest of the large temples so that I don't have to deal with the jealousness as well. But we'll see. Since they have food, we should go for small casa immediately. They get the temple. So with the temple done, I should interrupt this connection. Because it is not good. And let's go with a couple more. Mausoleum. Could bank a larger one or name farm or whatever. Mausoleum is better because health. Let's build two larger ones. This is a lot of money, but that's okay. Subsidy expired. Oh, I already have workshops. That's not great though, because we were kinda needing that extra money from the subsidy. But at least we have a fort filling up, so that's fine. It's January, so new quota. We get a bailout. And now we need to increase our trade a little bit. There's gonna be some events to increase it, I'm pretty sure. Could sell some more things. Marseille is a bit expensive. Bonoria weapons. I would have to import iron. Don't want to do that. Bricks are okay. Can we sell other processed goods? Yeah, Massilia would buy 15 pottery, 15 furniture, 15 wine. We can make all of that, really, but I don't want to yet. So we're just gonna sit back for a little bit and let us get some profits. We should be able to sell a lot of things. Just need this highway to work a little bit better. Don't want to spend too much, but a bit would help. The sand is gonna be too far away if I build it there. So I build it here. Because it's since it produces quickly, it gets impacted more than other things in terms of distance. The last one is not built well. It should be like this. There you go. Finally getting this sorted, let's give them some decoration. Explosion, okay. He is spawning on the terrible side, that's right. Start to sort it out. That's the rescue run when you try to make things nice with the roads and highways. Sometimes the walkers will just decide to spawn on that one by one and it's really annoying. Let's just put down a roadblock over that. I think we can do some verdant hedges on this map. I don't usually use them because they, in my eyes, they only fit the northern maps. And we haven't played any northern maps yet in the new RC, so this is the first one. And that's why we will be using some. I'll keep the 2x2s for obviously the better decoration. Because it's better. And if it's close by a road, I will probably also keep it for Lararia. Fill in some of the 1x1s. If we had money to spare, I would probably spam some more decor. We can do that. Do we have the money? Sort of. Should be a lot of people, but the food is not looking very good. I need more depots to feed it. But we also need to feed this granary more. We're probably going to expand this way. It's gonna take a while for people to immigrate though. So maybe we should spend on some highway instead. I'm not sure if this is built yet, no. We want to wait until this is done. So we can disable the monument builders. Even though our worker shortage should get sorted before that becomes an issue. We can already make pottery as well, which would be pretty good. Increased rating and price rise on stone, both are good. 50 wood. I am kind of overproducing already. Let's put another wood right there. So we can cover that with an engineer from this. It will still cover that. We have some mining in here. Probably want some more stone. That's not great, but fine. Let's connect it. Could have been a workshop or something. Oh well. Should add more food here if we have the space. It's better on one farm. There is... no. We would have to bridge over, so let's just not build this farm. How about this engineer? It is not trustworthy, so I will split it. And we want to, yeah, cover that. Probably another depot, but that's gonna come into play later. We need so many workers, it's ridiculous. Let's wait. We need to wait. People are coming in, just takes a while. Yikes! This is one of the worst things that can happen. Because setting up depots is pain. But... should be fine. And then depot, wait, destination 5, copy paste, there you go. We can do that. We can do 8. People are getting food, but it would be better if we stack it, probably from here. What is collapsing again? Oh yeah, I forgot to stretch the road again. Great. This was a clay pit, right? Yeah. A lot of collapses today. Clearly I'm distracted. Why are we not doing that? There are no buildings requiring concrete. Oh, it's because this is not connected, right? Let's connect it. And we should expand the food again. But the enemies are distant. I would build a second fort that we can have. We have 2,500. It's probably okay to build it. You can also build Grand Temple to Neptune here and build your forts outside, which you can for sure do, but we don't need that space for housing. It's fine. Just gonna go to do pigs again. Let's use some of this as well. So we just need more food than you think, and then if we have a surplus we can already use it for another block. That's gonna be awkward, but I kinda like it. It's gonna be compact. We do need a granary. And we will daisy chain this one. Because you need to ensure that there is always food for the soldiers. We could also not do that, I don't know. Because it depends. All I would need to do is to make sure that there is always 4, so that troops can eat. And then we can bring this food straight to the granary, to the main one. Should be better, that's gonna be our main supply hub. All 3 pleb blocks will take from this. So it is worthwhile to do. Let's do 5, yeah. Let's do 5. It's getting fed. We still have immigration. How many people can move in? 500. Okay. It's gonna also go a little bit higher. we did build a second fort. We can't build defenses yet, which is gonna make it a bit awkward, but I don't think the first attack is gonna threaten this pass. And even if it does, we don't have anything here yet, so we can wall it later. Hopefully they make these things soon. Yep. It's getting done. Mediolanum, it is a bit of an expensive start with all the god things. And they will get mad because Venus is a temple, while most other gods don't. And she will get even more temples. So we really do want to make sure that everyone has quite a lot. Just slap down an oracle as well. Now, do we have enough money to justify full highway? Probably. Well, full. At least covering this side. Full would mean the whole map, and we do not have the money for that yet. But Mediolanum specifically is probably the largest map we had so far. And so distance for quota will matter a lot. And so we really do want this. It also will help our immigrants, but that's not as big of a deal, really. Really after the trade. But it does help with everything. Even troops moving out to serve the Empire will do it faster. Obviously. We can do that. Did we change our salary? We did. Check something real quick. I need to check something real quick. Okay, another block, maybe, but it's a bit early, especially with our money so low. We should probably tax these people already. I should have done that a bit sooner, but there are still tents, and tents are angry. But if we tax them, we need to pay them slightly more money, so they don't skin me alive. We'll go and go for that. I could prepare extra entertainment, actually, because it is helpful. All we need is gladiators and actors, and that can go here. With extra entertainment, extra desirability, it boosts house sentiment, which is what makes people mad if the sentiment on the house by house level is low. And that's why ensuring that they have that will help when we tax them, especially when they still don't have pottery. We could make pottery soon. We probably should make pottery soon, but not yet. You should consistently bring food and it's gonna be fine. Just have 2 tents left. So pottery. Where do we make that? I guess here. And bring it with... The thing about that is I don't want the pottery to touch this, because then these clay pits will deliver to the workshops and that would destroy the efficiency. We don't want that. I'm gonna start with 3. Usually I like 3 because it like supports, each workshop is 20 houses. This should be more than enough for the 2 blocks, maybe even more. We can use a warehouse right here. Can expand it later if we need to. Just make pottery. If we wanted this for exports, we could also do that, but I can add exports elsewhere, which is fine. 7. I need a warehouse now. There you go. This is the supply hub, so that's where the stairs will go later. Blessing from Mercury. Let's do pottery. Furniture and oil. Seven to 8. Now, do we want to sell pottery? Probably do. Pottery 8, sand 8, and bricks 8. So to expand this industry, but I also don't want to clog this up too much. Don't need a timber. Bricks. Probably want more brickworks. There you go. Oh, do I already have some? That's weird. I just unpaused it, oh, whatever. This is all fed, but no food stockpiled yet. It should stockpile. It's been the first feeding cycle, quite vicious. We do have this, that's 750 extra population covered. This should help a lot once that's done. As I said, I could go for some large temples for all the gods, which would certainly help with coverage later on. I just kind of want to connect to this highway already. I want to get rid of these monument builders. They're not in a great space, and I'm not sure if I want to keep this either. Probably not. Do need quite a lot of workers. There is the pottery. This means more taxes, but also more immigrants. Second population, 500 incoming. Would like to do the second block, but we don't have the money for it yet. We play too quickly. Should let the game play out a little bit. Monuments done. December. We should sell pottery and bricks. There is someone who buys it. Massilia, I think. It's furniture. Oh, Panoria, right. It's a bit expensive, but I'll do it. We'll open Massilia as well, sell the pottery. Sell furniture as well. And wine. Just need to set it up. Yeah, a lot of debt. It's fine. It's New Year. We will make it up, I think. Give it time. Sell all the things. There you go. Now, I would like to make some furniture around here for export. Something like 3 timber yards. Furniture workshops. This is gonna be more than enough. Would like some large temples. Expensive though, I don't have the money. Do we risk it? Go into debt a little bit? It's okay. I think it's for a good cause. Mars and Venus goes elsewhere, that's fine. The temples might need engineering though. What will do? He's upset, that's fine. Invasion is imminent. We only can have 2 forts, so that's alright. I would like to build another block. We need like at least 1500 denarii to set it up though, preferably more. We do have the marble, so send it. I should set up furniture. There you go, we have the money for the new block. It's August though, so we could bankrupt ourselves again by doing this, but it's alright. New Year will bring more quota. Let's take the reservoir. One, two. I don't want it to touch the arena or the amphitheater. That would be bad. This could even be larger, but tough to figure out how. We could make that happen. Can it be larger? This should be okay. This one would break. But it's because it's the awkward corner, I think. Usually why I use the baths to preview it as well is that baths are the one that usually breaks first. If it is inefficient, it is the one that's gonna break first. And it could still change, this is not foolproof, as again, that's due to how walkers work and how they perceive the map. It could still alter it when we build new things around it. But to me this says it probably works, so I'll risk it, but it's not the greatest invention since sliced bread, for sure. This looks fine. And yeah, out of money, as expected. Aratium sells, or buys, yeah, sells more iron. We are not currently importing iron. We could, but maybe later. Don't have money to spend on frivolous things for now. We do need to build a temple here, which is gonna suck. But the sooner we get this done, the better. So I will probably just connect this. But this is bad. I don't like doing this, because it's gonna make my cars go here. And I don't like that at all. Especially furniture cars. I'm gonna disable that for the moment. Perfectly, we would be building a hospital here. I just don't want to build it. It's so awful. We're all gonna risk it. We don't have a clinic. Emergency, we get 15 favor, so that we are supposed to be building into debt now. Yep. So why don't we do that? We are supposed to be in debt, that's why we got the favor. Let's go ahead and use the favor as a resource. Which it is. Just need some concrete, which this is working. We just need to wait a little bit. Should get done soon. This needs water and other things soon, otherwise people will get extremely angry. Also, we can finally wall this off, so I will do that. These houses will be awkward to water, but that's fine. Is it fine? Not really. Might have to not do that. That's fine. So oh yeah, this is an awkward place to have markets in. Fortunately, it seems like it kind of works, so I'll trust it. But yeah, that's not great. So I'll do 3. And this spot is just overall terrible. Pretty sure. The school. Religion is gonna come sooner rather than later. Whatever's 2x2 from a road should be Lararia. That is tense, it's fine. They'll get sorted. Just need to build this. First invasion, let's go ahead and build. We have money, let's cut this down. Let's let them, this is just scouts, it's very tiny, it's gonna be worse later. I want more food, this is not enough, we'll need to farm here. So let things happen, this is getting built. Good, also there was an event with trade. Increased trading of pottery, okay, that's fine. I was making slightly more than we need. Yeah, we still have more than we need, so that's okay. Okay, the enemies are here. It's good to delay until you deploy in some cases because morale will fall when your units are in the field. And also, assuming they stand in the fort, they can get replenishment. Wheat. I could do that. We could already give second food type. I don't hate that idea. Because it would boost how long our pork lasts. Because again, people eat the food at the same rate, regardless of how many food types they are given. But if they are given more than they need for the evolution stage they are on, it gives them sentiment bonus. And health bonus. Yeah, so something to be said about feeding your troops more food types. I just don't want to. Usually I just stick with one, but it does also benefit their morale. There is some details with that, I don't remember every single fossil. Let's go with some wheat. So weird when you give 2 food types, consumption should be at least a bit lower. Someone would argue higher. So, you know, maybe it's best if it's just like it is. I don't want to get into it too much. Because I would think higher. Let's not wish for things that could get worse. It's... Yeah, scatter thought. You want a highway? Car depot, we need to accept some wheat. Nine to 5. They stood. Okay. People are upset. I know, it's the shacks. We need the temple. When the temple gets done, it's gonna be fine. People just need to calm down. We'd like some more marble. It is... marble produces slowly anyway. We could put it there. Could also put one here. That's pretty good. Let's connect this highway. We do not want to connect that staircase and the block itself. More highway. I would like it. We need to farm some more. Currently, money is not that great. It's December. Should we wait? With double food types, you should have people be happier. We need the marble. It is being delivered. Okay. This is gonna get done soon. Good. I was thinking weapons. We'll see once we evolve this. Might go with the weapons. Also should give them amphitheater. And there we go, temple down. Got me thinking, I think I'm confused. When you give two food types, do the houses consume them both at the same rate as when you give them one type? No. 50-50, yeah. So, I don't know, I don't remember the number. Each citizen in a house will eat a certain amount of food per year, which is cart load equals 100 market units. So one load of pigs is 100 in terms of if I click on a house, and it has, this is 3.64 cart loads of pigs in this house, which means each house, you see how each house can have a lot in it? They can. And that's why the first feeding cycle takes a while. Each citizen eats a certain amount of food. That food consumption is then divided. In this instance, they have two food. So instead of, I will make up a number. It's not the number. The number exists. I did know it. It is in the consumption rates video. I don't remember it. But let's say they would eat 10 pigs, like 10 units of pigs per year for a single citizen. Then if you had wheat and pigs, they would eat 5 and 5. Yeah. But I don't know if it's 10. The number, I don't remember it. Because it's not essential. I do know it exists and I did cover it, but it's not something I remember. So if you really want to know, you can find out, but I don't have that here. No problem. Glad to help. Sounds pretty demanding. I find that so open. Let's put down... Do we do a pond? No, there's no water. I could give it water. Sure. Now we need to fill in some of the decorations. Let's go ahead and do that. This will be a lot of workers we surely use. I need some weapons. We also should probably make some wheat here. And then clear out the wolves. I should do that already. Give me a unit. I also don't have a military academy. Which is a bit of a mistake at this point. We should add one. For sure. No problem, Jake. See you in a bit. People love decorations. Almost as much as they hate taxes. Almost. Let's go with this. And to keep enough for a highway in the middle. Because that's gonna all source here, or have a destination there. I don't want to build another. Get an area around here. That would be no bueno. This is fine. Is it fine? It doesn't look fine. What did you do? The highway is gonna be a little bit cursed. But it's okay. That is completely okay. I just need him to spawn, yeah, on the right side. Get some more books. There you go. 16 wheat. We will get that. Weapons. Cursed highway. I feel a new blockbuster coming out this winter. This is like a sea horror movie. The Cursed Highway. It's just me building a highway. It's pretty cursed. Is this... no, this is not good. It needs its own engineer, which is a bit of a waste of resources, but that's fine. Am I taxing the second block? I don't think so. Let's do that. The food is still not looking very good. But I'll want to expand here anyway. We did clear it, so it's alright. Let's see how this is first. Could eat something. What were we doing? 3,000 denarii. Oh yeah, expanding the farms. That's right. We need more wheat. We can also do some pigs. Could be a granary right here. If I don't build that farm in a terrible way. Which seems like a good deal. Let's go ahead and get the pigs. This works. Granary. If it's here, that will work. It's the perfect place, really. Let's get some more wheat. We can make that work. It's just all of this is... I don't know if cursed even begins to describe it. It is not great. It's just farm Tetris, nothing to really think about it. Having perfect things is not what we can have, so I think this is as good as it gets, and that's really where the satisfying part is to make it, when you can't really make it hyper efficient, but you can still make it work, is when it gets interesting. So you squeeze out the most out of a situation where it's not super straightforward. It activates your neurons, right? It's not like it's completely brain dead where I don't even have to think about things. And that's good. In my book, at least. I want the game to make me think. Of course, some people don't like that. That's fine. Can enjoy what they want. But for me, it activates the lizard brain. Marble, okay. Let's set this to do both meat and wheat. We transport from 10. From 10? Meat and vegetables, right. Wheat. From 10 to 5. Copy paste and do meat as well. Someone's at the door, so I'll be right back. Seems like a bit of a shortage. Probably food. Hey Jake, welcome. Yes, Mediolanum. We don't have small temples. It's the main thing. There's also no clinics. And a bunch of restrictions for military, but it's already passed because the Carthaginian invasions, the first two... No, sorry, the first one was already here. The second one's gonna be larger. Some of them will get pretty large, but we should be okay. Need to set up some weapons next. I know you want to eat. Now we should probably remove the monument builders. I wanna build them, but not right away. Or if right away, then a bit on the side. Because what I want is I don't need to start building grand temples, but I don't know where yet. I haven't thought about the site. Normally I put one like here. But that ship already sailed. Could build here. Don't necessarily want to. This is for industry, really. Not sure if we could have a temple here. No, not really. I could move the highway. Then it could potentially fit. I think this is safe, but let's do that and let's get a Mars temple as well, because I need a Mars temple for the extra forts. This is expensive though, probably start with the Venus. I think we are safe with just this for a little while. Connect this, but it's not great for the weapons reasons. We'll probably make weapons industry here to be able to not have it be a mess. Does this need connection? Not anymore. Let's break it. Causing problems. Which we don't want. Monument builders, that's right. We need a work camp. Preferably somewhere close to the resources. Preferably covered by services, but I can just make that happen. Two of them should be fine, and let's get architect. Architects can go here. They just need to have access to the building in question quickly, so this will do. Map love is much more interesting than vanilla. I mean, for sure, that is no doubt about that. The vanilla maps in general are sensory deprivation tank. For a veteran player, playing the campaign is like feeling nothing. It's actively killing your brain cells. But in its defense, it's been made 20,000 years ago by cavemen, so like, what do you expect? Yeah, of course it's trivial and really badly designed and all that. Yeah, especially the water looks really cursed and all that, you know. But there are reasons for it. Clears large temple district. Surrounded with pig-filled and IKEA. Yeah? You can play different ways. I've seen cities that do this, where they, oh, I'm gonna build properly and just like really only build, you know, religious buildings in a religious district and that sort of thing. And people do that, some people do that. I generally don't, because it's a lot of hassle for no practical reason, and I'm all about practical reasons. So for me, that's a no-no. But some people do that. Good for them. Probably want to give them furniture next. That is a surplus, but would be even better if we had more surplus. So we do want to kind of overproduce it, since the quota for it will likely rise. It's better if it's set up for the future. Two to 8. We will need oil, which means olives. I don't have the money for it at the moment. That is also the trade pact with these guys. They will want marble and what else? They want something. I don't remember what it is. We don't need to care about that at the moment. What we do want to do is probably make some weapons. Or we could make some wine to sell. Pretty easily, actually. We'll do that. We already have a setup for it, I think. I could be wrong. That last one should be different. There you go. Just accept vine? Not yet. We can do olives and vine. If I want to import olives, I might have to... Yeah, we need Aquileia, which is 14,000. It will get cheaper if we do the objective, the side objective. But, maybe later. Not yet. We could probably use another concrete mixer. And I seem to not have enough sand. Pretty much all the time. Let's see if we can fix that. It can usually go pretty far. Yeah, real far. Not a problem. Some of it is also required for the bricks and such. That reminds me, I need more bricks. I don't think I make enough. So we also export them. One workshop doesn't seem like it's gonna be enough either. Could put it here, but it's not super close to all the resources. And surely they can handle it. We'll put extra clay here. That is too far away. Let's do a sand pit as well. Population milestone. Is that fine? Yeah, it is. I really want Mars temple. Try to connect it already, and I want, if we have extra labor, we don't have that much, but I need to make some marble, because we need to send it to the people, and they also, we need to build monuments with this. Let's go ahead and set up some industry here. We can always expand this. Go ahead and get a warehouse and a car depot. We want an engineer and a road. Can do like half Maybe even more because we need to actually stockpile. Let's do that. It's also gonna be useful for the quests, obviously. Can we just shorten this? Okay. Bring marble from 11 to 2. But we should set this only when destination has less than 8. If it's full, then we shouldn't do it. Because this, I wanted these to operate as a priority. A lot of resources being used up for this. There is the iron. I was contemplating using that. Carthaginians, their infantry is pretty tanky, probably just more javelineers. I would like to add some infantry, but it's not worth doing auxilia infantry and weapons industry. We don't have the labor for it. This should get its furniture soon as well. Yeah, it just takes time. They will get it. I'm forced to make the weapons, okay. How dare you make me do the thing that I desperately want and need for a while and I just couldn't bring myself to do. The map knows. Predicts it. Let's go iron, workshops, weapons. We can't make iron, so we'll have to import it, which is fine. Don't want to sell it, we can just produce. There are a couple of workshops, that will be good. Should be good enough. Stairway is not good to include, especially when this needs to have a connection to the rest of the universe. Let's go ahead and do that. We don't want the path to go down there. Is this fine? It is. This accepts armory workers. We accept weapons, 24, 8 iron, and we bring it with a depot. We also need to accept the import somewhere, and currently I don't have that luxury. Oh no, I can't switch this. Do less of that and import some iron. We say we do that. Where's the iron? Blind, there we go. Almost worried there was a crash, but no, it was just a stutter. Let's bring the iron. From 3 to 12. Bad people, yes. Could do some watchtowers, but maybe later. Let's let this 4-3 fill until they come closer. This is still relatively small, yeah. It will get worse though. The next one is probably gonna be a big spike. What collapses? Okay. Suddenly he stopped doing his job, which is less than ideal. This is what I was talking about before, where the game can change. It can recalculate, and it's a pain. That is because this exists. This engineer now suddenly his path is a little bit different. That's why that is. It's not even connected. It's just how it works. We have some iron now. Should have some weapons soon. Oh yeah, this one needs road. Could see some value in doing this. It's gonna cost us a bit, but that's fine. So maybe I could squeeze in another workshop. Albeit, it's getting a little bit difficult to justify all these engineers for all the one-by-one things, but whatever. It's fine. It's worth it to concentrate the industry for the minimal effort. We also should build a legionary fort. We do have a military academy, so yeah, that's all good. Would like some watchtowers. And to weave it in. They could skip this corner, but that's fine. Oh, we almost have a full highway. I forgot to fill in the rest. Let us do that. Here you go. What is the problem? Oh yeah, I don't have the hospital, that's right. If you build a Mars temple, I'm pretty sure we will get a clinic, so it's fine. I could build a hospital, but I'd rather not do that. Low price on marble, that's okay. Make plenty. Hopefully we have enough resources to warrant all of this. Let's go ahead and add some more marble, so we can use it. I think bricks are a bit low, but that's fine. Yeah, I know you want the weapons. He will get the weapons, but for now it's been eaten by the barracks and the armory. The armory just acts as a car from the warehouse to the barracks. That's how that works. Legionary 4 done. We just need this to get the guards now. You can tell by the outside if there is a bunch of shields. Thing. Build a Grand Temple to Mars, and other reward clinics will be enabled. Expect with large attacks, simultaneous ones later, it's recommended to build your forces to maximum capacity allowed, yes. So that's why we build the Grand Temple to Mars. Send the weapons. I'll do line. I want them to throw some Pila. The square would be good, but I think we can just have overwhelming firepower. It is from here. Is this the big one? It's probably the big one. It's still not the largest. There is more. We demolished the palisades a little bit, but it's okay. Trade permits, stockpile 30 units of marble and vine to purchase membership in the Eastern Trade League. These goods will be sent over as a tribute, and as a reward, prices for opening trade routes in the east will be lowered. Note that you will not earn, that will not earn you any friends in Rome. Factionalism is sabotage for the war effort, yes. So we have a decision, either we pay the extortionate prices for opening the trade, or we stockpile 32 vine and marble to send to them as a bribe. I think I will be opening the costs instead, because I don't want my favor to take hits unnecessarily. What I want is that trade route which sells me olives. Aquileia. Let's do that. Import olives and yeah, just selling all the things. I probably don't want to sell the weapons though. So now with oil, we need to figure out where do we make it. I already accept olives, so we just need to find a place. Preferably not connected to the highway, because otherwise this warehouse will send a carter to deliver olives. I don't want that. Could be here. We want something like... not that one. 6, 7, 8, just to make sure that we always have enough. This should be more than enough for the whole city. Not great. I could have a warehouse here, but if it's connected to this, they will send a carrier. I don't want that. I really don't want that. That's why this needs to be its own self-contained thing, but this workshop is not a thing. Can I somehow have another one? So it's 3, 6, 7. 7 should still be 120, 140 houses worth of oil. We should be fine with this. And we need 2 car depots. One that brings olives. The other one's gonna handle oil. Here you go. Hey Fred's come for welcome. Yeah, it's a cat depot before it becomes active. It's an Easter egg by the devs. They said it themselves. It's supposed to be funny. I think it was created as a bug and then they left it in because it was funny. Carry furniture, that's fine. Might want to add at least 1 or 2 more. What about our timber? It's not like we have a surplus. It's a bit far, but it will work. Same as your early. Let's expand this a little bit. This is the beauty of just having the highway. It is still relatively efficient because it's like half the length because of the highway speed. So you can just add things along it and it will kind of sort of just work. In the great words of Toad Howard. And it does just work. These 2 being built. We do have the pottery, send it. We have a surplus because I always make more than I need. At least for now it seems like we do. Is it the last stages? This takes the longest, and yeah, as suspected, bricks are actually what's limiting us over here. So what I want to do is I want to put down some extra brickworks. Get another engineer, just in case. And connect it. Some slight devolutions, that's okay. The overproduced food, which is good. I would like that new block though. We already have need for 120 employees. Let's make that third block already. Why not? So this valley is safe. Unless you want it not to be safe. But why would you do that to yourself? I don't know, but you could. It is a thing you could do. Just to, you know, don't be a monster. Let the enemies have some fun. You could do that. Should you? Is the better question. No, you shouldn't. One, two, 1, 2, 1. This is not great. But I can't fit a proper block in here, really. I sort of can, maybe, but it's gonna suck anyway, isn't it? We can have like a small line block here as well. We'll evolve these, which will help. Do need a library in each block. In this one, I will be removing the hospitals, I think. What is the city health? Excellent. Well, once the Mars temple is built, we can remove the hospital. And this is already almost done. Just need some bricks. Let's get these houses filled in. There you go. I'd like to fix this one, but just wait. Try some vine. Need to repair the barricades. Another legionary fort. Where is the invasion? Oh yeah, here. This is gonna be the big one. This one is kind of scary, but we are in a good position. Spirit of Mars as well. Kills one of the infantry squads. Should be good. Oh yeah, I need to take care of this though. Let's add a bathhouse. This isn't great. I might just delete that and try to do it properly. mills and more. Yeah, it's not only javelins though. It's the watchtowers, guards, and towers as well. And legionaries that throw pila. Because if they're in land formation and Augustus unstable, they have pila attack, just shorter range than javelins. So it's kind of all together, but yeah, they can be very good for this. But the real power of the javelins is to use the exploit by kiting and never engaging. When you have this space like this, you can just withdraw and shoot and withdraw. Against enemies like Carthage especially, because Carthage is supposed to be really scary. Because it's, oh, they are organized and they use formations. Except that makes the AI really brain dead. Like if you've observed them, they oftentimes reform, they take a couple casualties, they reform. It's just worse than, like, barbarians are actually much scarier because they just bum rush you. While the Carthago just takes hits and then they reform, takes hits, reforms, and then they kind of have a big fight and then they leave. And you can virtually annihilate a huge Carthaginian army if you have space and just one javelin for it. But obviously I don't like doing that, so I don't do it, but you can. It is a thing you can do. Front of the wall. That's the guards. That is their job. I would not want to deprive them of their job. It's like troll slayers. If you you know, if you like Warhammer fantasy, that is, then the dwarves that are slayers, they would be very angry if you deprive them of their opportunity for a glorious death. It's like these dudes. You don't want to do that. don't try to stop them. That is not good. The most you can do is find the biggest, meanest thing and point them in the right direction. That's gonna serve everyone. Let's go ahead and make a cheesy house. The cheese house. Send this. I don't need that temple. Oh yeah, the Venus is done. Let's go ahead and get the obvious one, Genetrix. Yes, Grande Insula. And this one still needs the clinic, obviously. We'll get it soon enough. People are already upset with spaghetti, that's fine. Let's get some markets. I will need a lot. I'll need like 4, and that might still not be enough. It depends. I will be doing highway for logistics. This is all because I'm lazy. You could make it better by just, you know, doing another supply hub. I hate doing that. I really don't like setting more supply hubs. So my whole city is gonna take from a single granary and warehouse, because I like the simplicity of doing that. But you don't have to, and you probably shouldn't do that, because it's annoying and it will cause other issues for you. We need to build a large temple though, out here. And I want another one behind it, because that's gonna be where our line block goes later. Let's go ahead and do that. Do we have a bath? Yeah, we do. Good. It's always been my favorite to kite with javelins. I think it felt good as a kid when I did that, but I just feel like it's too easy and people generally don't like watching it. And also I know for a fact Keryu hates it, so I don't do it explicitly because I know some of the devs do watch the streams. I don't want to annoy people. And I am not a fan of that anyway. Like, if they made a change that would prevent javelins from being able to do that, which the devs have been thinking about, I would actually not say I hate it, because I feel like it breaks the system too much. Especially since the Carthaginians are supposed to be scary, because they are organized, and it just means they are super not good. I want to use other words to describe that, because I could, and... yeah, let's not do that. We should move this house, put some services here. Maybe like what area or something. But we will struggle to put in all the things. I'm pretty sure we will have a problem with that. Maybe amphitheater here. Okay, army. What is the size of that? It is average force. I think it's fine to send both of my legionaries to do it. There you go. Mars Temple almost done. Which will unlock the clinic. Thinking about this market. But I kinda need this tile of road. Because this could be a potential service. Let's see, do I have it disconnected? No, we need to connect it. This is not good. This will mean furniture workshops could come here, but this is stacked, so I hope they will not do that. We will have to see. 8 bricks left, and I think we have it. Okay, give them some water. Oh yeah, that's less than ideal. I completely forgot, you need the actual wrench as well. It's not enough to just... I could do this, but then that's gonna be awful. Can I still do it? I think I can, it's just gonna be annoying, because I have to scupper all of my services. This is why you don't do cursed things. It's like crime, it doesn't pay. Go. Now this block has even less surface area for services. What did I remove? Market? Bathhouse. There you go. Could be worse. Need a temple. But it needs to wait. I will not even add a forum to this. I don't need them to pay taxes, I just need them to exist. How the temple's looking. This is getting built. Do you have the money? This is getting built. No. A little bit of marble. These people are upset. That's fine. Understandable even. They can get some extra nonsense. People love nonsense. Just put it in. Yeah, you can have money, that's fine. How about this? Over 7k pop. So Grand Temple down, finally have the Mars. It does not matter what we pick. The levy reduction would have been more practical actually, but don't care. Okay. We got our doctors. There you go. I'll add a couple of houses here. Assuming I can water it. I can. We need to disrupt this connection anyway. I think this is built. Yeah, it is. Therefore, we don't need to care about that. Do we want a line block, is the question. Maybe not. Maybe a line block is not necessary. We'll see. Kinda want a library. Why too many temples? Because I was thinking I want a line block here. And I don't want to connect this again later. It's because it's a monument. It takes 15,000 years to build. So if I have it already, then I can just add houses. If I want to. Because houses need religion past shacks. So you really want it for like any blocks you have. So that's the reason. Okay. We saved the Roman city. We actually have the population. Now we just need patricians. Let's do some patricians. I want to do small patricians. Because I don't like patricians, generally. They don't do anything. In Reconquered, especially when you can do a lot of trade. Let's check where we can bridge over without disrupting everything. This. This will unleash the wolves into the city. I don't love that. So I'll palisade this off for now. Let's take a unit. Come here. This temple is a monument, but the others are not. They are. Every grand temple, or sorry, grand as well as large temple. This is not small temples. We don't have small temples. That's why here on Mediolanum I can't build small temples that are just like any other building. I can just build like this and it's done. We need to build monuments. So that's why planning blocks here is specifically a little bit harder. Why not Venus and Mars or something? It's giant. You see how big it is? And Venus is the best one, so I can only have one if I want to have, you know, reasonable efficiency. And obviously I choose the best one, right? The best one is Venus, so the choice has been made for me, really. I think that's done. Why is Venus best? A lot of questions. I have a video on it. It depends on its epithet. It's Augustus. Do you play Augustus? Genetrix epithet. There are two epithets. One of them gives you access to second vine even if there is no second vine. But the other one is the best epithet in the game, which is every piece of decoration and every house will emit desirability when it's passed by a Venus priest, and all houses get extra free entertainment. So this block only has amphitheater, theater, actors colony, gladiator school, which these two service all three blocks, and that's entertainment sorted. I don't need an arena, I don't need tavern, I don't need anything, I don't need a hippodrome. You know, it's just good. Really, really good. It is really good. And the desirability, it helps not just to evolve people. I don't have any plaza. You see, no plaza. The desirability helps with sentiment because Augustus, people get happier if they have extra desirability than what they need in their house, which helps to offset them being mad at taxes or other unrelated things. So yeah, it is really good. I believe it's the best one in the game. Other ones are not nearly as powerful, but they can also be very good. But if I have to choose, like, I'll do Venus, obviously. I think I've done Venus on like almost every map we did, but it shouldn't be this busted. Then I wouldn't be doing it. Let's go ahead and make a small block of patricians. We did grand palaces on the luxury palaces on the last map. I don't want to do them here, so I'll do villas. I really don't want to connect that bridge though. I really don't want that. We don't need too many. But yeah, no bridge connecting. This can be okay. Now one thing we will have to do, and we should do that right away, is to build temples. Not all series. Rotate, switch out the temple, there we go. Is that Mars? Okay. Mercury, we need Venus. Let's put it here. Now with this one, let's go ahead and add a granary. And a warehouse. Also supply hub. Want glads and actors. Probably do line house as well. It's for the future. This will require an engineer. This will require an engineer. Barber, doctor. Need a hospital, need an academy. There's a lot of services we will need or want. Building cursed things. Let's go theater. There you go. Bathhouse. I almost forgot we need a reservoir for this. Just bring it from here, that's fine. Don't allow anyone for the moment. We do wheat, vegetables, and pigs. All three food types. We need like 2, but 3 is safe. The reason I'm disabling that is that people would come here if I allow it, because I need to connect this so that my monuments can be built. So we absolutely need to have the temples, and connecting it would cause people to come here to collect. I don't want that. That would be awful. Can use this engineer already to help with the farming. Is he fine? Yeah, he's fine. It's all the farming we need. We need this to not allow anyone at the moment. We will do all the goods. Probably with a depot. But we accept vine because I can make vine locally. Otherwise, pottery, furniture, we can get all that. That's maybe getting the pottery would be okay. So we need furniture and oil and then some vine. Oil comes from 13. There we go. Then we need to make some vine. Three, 4. For this we will want another engineer because it's getting a bit too squiggly. We want tavern walkers to be able to interact with this and this. Want a tavern. 1 market will be enough. Patricians, they don't eat much because there is way less of them. So actually they are pretty chill. Just vine is consumed at double the rate as other goods, but otherwise it's pretty easy to sustain. Let's build up the stockpiles, let's build the monuments. And we should also build some extra forts. Is this accessible? It is. Let's build some more jabs. Could build something here. This could be defenses, actually. Don't really need defenses, so I'm just gonna make another fort. What was that last thing? Vine to muscle, okay. It's not like that matters. Let's give them water so they don't get too upset. I would love to give them food, but I can't until the temples are done. Legions return. Triumphal Arc. It can act as a roadblock. Oh wow, great. Why would I do that when I can just do this? Just put it as a... use it as a statue. Save yourself the sanity. But you can use it as a roadblock. You absolutely can. Not all things that you can do are sane though. Like this is just purely insane. To have it as part of the actual city. But you could do it. But should you? I think the answer to that is vehement no. Let's get some statues. Some of these houses don't like where they live. I can't really solve it though. I don't want to do the trees because that would cause further issues later. It's better if we don't do that. Okay, it's getting done, just last one. Being completed. We don't even need all the priests actually, so we could have already done that, but... Come on, build it. He's here, build it. Okay, it's done. Destroy the connection. And now let's let the goods flow. Give them amphitheater. I will struggle to put in the services. I just see already that this is gonna be a nightmare. I could use destination walkers for this. I just don't really wanna. Could make it a line block by having an arena or something. Here, I do need an academy. Let's put this road squiggle here. This is not good, but it will work. What we do need is, I need an academy, I need a hospital. I just have to put it here. I could do a roadblock that allows these kind of walkers to pass through, while not allowing other things. This is, I guess, kind of useful to show, so it's not a complete waste of time, but this is not good. If you don't need to do this, I would not recommend doing this. So now this roadblock will allow, what do we have here? This is education and health. Health and education, and then we copy, paste, 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 paste all the settings, and now these should be able to go to the block itself and cover it, and they do. Need pottery, they will get pottery. They'll get all the things. We should really give them similar area. Maybe try to trick them with some extra desirability, some gardens. Usually helps. Oh, there's a rock in here. This one is not gonna be able to evolve much, which is fine. I can do small villas instead. They want a library. I'm pretty sure I did not build a library, which means this needs to go. There you go. Medium Palace. Yeah, it would like to evolve, but eh. That's fine. Don't need them to get larger. This is more than enough. We need prosperity and peace, which is time. Peace is time, and we need 90 of it. But population is still fine, we still have unemployment. So it's okay. A relatively modest patrician district, but that's to be expected on Mediolanum. The main thing is to properly plan your plebs, I feel like. But it's true for the whole RC really, because you really want the workers. So you don't need to rely on the patrician taxes. I should really change the voice line for this because it's super obnoxious. Yeah, rotate, rotate. Big attack. But they routed rather quickly. Need prosperity and peace. I'm pretty certain prosperity should be at 100 at this point. Cap, yep. You can enable the cap in the settings, by the way, to see it. Because normally you don't see the cap. I know, there's some... Why is there theft? Medium Villa, Medium Insula. Okay, so Medium Insula is upset. Let's pay them some more money. I could fix it. Maybe. It's gonna be tough to reach it, but... The food here is getting a little bit unstable, but even if we get some large insula, it will be fine. Diamonds. I don't think that's gonna work. Too strong. Yep. Just got slaughtered. What was I say? It's not just one thing. Like the javelins obviously do the most DPS, but also the towers and the guards. It helps. So you kind of want as big of a barrage as you can. Because also the different attacks stagger, and a lot of the times the javelins will overkill because they hit a single guy with like, you know, 15 javelins, and that's a waste. While if you have towers and things shooting, every hit is persistent. It's like in Age of Empires. Units lose HP, you just don't see it. But each soldier has its own HP bar, and so damage is persistent. If I was tryharding it, what you would and should do is like make an small little defensive area here with like some watchtowers and just shoot them as they move, because that damage will persist. If you are struggling, you should be doing that. I'm not struggling, so I can just let them kill themselves in the choke point, but that's not the best you can do. Obviously, I don't even have the full forts. 3, 6, 8. I could do 2 more, but we don't need more. Just need some peace. That's a lot of bricks. I might do it. If I just add a warehouse. No trade. Bunch of bricks. There you go. for the request. Okay, it's home. Just need peace. Yeah, we're getting some large insula instead, that's okay. So this September. Send the marble, let's go back to fort. We don't need to repair, it's fine. We are done. In January.
Governor, the whole Republic is grateful for defeating Hannibal. You have saved countless Roman lives and proved that our ingenuity will overcome any foe and stop at nothing for our people and civilization to fulfill its destiny. I salute you for this incredible performance. In Lugdunum, you will test your skills in logistics once more.
Lugdunum, yes. Lugdunum is next time. It's been almost 3 hours. These maps are getting a little bit larger and longer, so I will usually do one and then stop because I want to give it my best, and with the commentary as well as what I cover, it should be, you know, its own stream at this point. So previously I managed to do multiple maps per one stream, now it's probably gonna be one per each. So in any case, thanks for watching, see you around, bye.